In Tahrir Square, protest central in downtown Cairo, the battlefield has turned into a festival. Egyptian President Hosni Mubarak seems determined to remain in power until elections in September, and people are just as determined not to leave here until he's gone. That means protesters stay around the clock to hold on to this important and symbolic piece of turf.
Standing now in the front of the tent city that has been erected for the tens of thousands of people who are sleeping here in Tahrir Square. We're going to go try and get a room at the Freedom Motel. What do you think about people like him who say that they prefer their orthopedic bed to...
Is that what you said? I think these are just people who don't appreciate the quality of service and the positive environment that I'm providing here at the Freedom Motel, you know?
Two young men named Tariq and Walid have set up this cluster of tents, giving shelter to anyone who needs to crash for the night.
I've only slept alone once, and then there's usually 2 or 3 people, mostly random people, who are sleeping in the lobby. And over here, to the right side, we have all the supplies of like food, trash bags, people who leave their bags and cameras or what have you inside. The Egyptian flag, of course, but I've always had the Egyptian flag. A lot of people are buying it because it's cool to buy it now with the revolution. I have always had my Egyptian flag. The sign broke down last night because we had a bit of rain, so we need to get that fixed. But this one is called Pension al-Hurriya in Arabic, Freedom Motel. There's Walid right there.
Okay.
This is the original co-founder of Freedom Motel. This is actually his tent.
Both these young men went to college in the United States, where they say they could get a better education than in Egyptian schools. They both have tech jobs, but have vowed not to return until Mubarak leaves office.
Well, what do you guys make of the internet's role in this whole thing?
I think it was huge.
It was, I tell people that it's the main reason people were aware of what's going on and how corrupt the government is.
Yeah. How are you?
The motels are only one sign of the protesters' self-sufficiency. There's a volunteer security service. There are garbage collectors, medical services, and even an outdoor marriage hall where one can tie the knot in front of thousands of witnesses.
What happened?
It's a wedding. They are making a wedding here.
Who brings the food? Do you have room service in the tent? How do you...
Visitors who come and bring food. A lot of people come and donate food.
Yes, Kentucky. Yes. Kentucky, Egyptian Kentucky.
I don't know if you know about this, but the Egyptian media was claiming that we here, all of us protesting, we're paid by like American and Western governments to disrupt the Egyptian regime, and they paid us $50 each every day, and they give us KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, twice a day as luxurious meals. And that's why it's the joke walking around. People walk around with like a bag of bread, like, this is the Kentucky Fried Chicken I got from the government.
This is not Kentucky. Just juice.
I got a Molotov cocktail thrown at me, but it wasn't, thankfully, it wasn't actually on fire, but it was boiling hot. There we saw bodies being pulled out.
Yeah. So we were pretty lucky.
We were very lucky.
Just a week ago, I was diving in the Red Sea, and then, I'm dodging Molotov bombs all of a sudden. So
you know how to fight? You guys know how to fight?
we learned.
It's really easy. You just, first of all, you need to realize that if any risk you're taking is being shared by hundreds of thousands of others. Other than that, you just make it to the front line. You protect yourself. You go up against that barrier, the barricade you have, and protect your head. And then you just start taking rocks and throw the hell out of these rocks. There are people who are Islamists here. You also have socialists. You have atheists. You have people from all sorts of the spectrum. You have old people, young people, women, men, and everything. And that's why it's so beautiful that we've all come together and have this Egyptian revolution.
It looks like you have grilled cheese tonight on the menu.
Yeah, we're out of
not grilled, but
we're out of meat. Melted cheese, but you just gotta hold it tight enough, it'll be melted.
You have to sit on it.
What if Mubarak doesn't go until September?
What if I stay here till September? That's I don't know.
You're here until he goes.
I'm here until he leaves, or until someone from the army puts a gun to my head and says that I need to go. Then I won't try to act like a hero. I'll just walk out.
This is Jaron Gilinsky for Time Video in Cairo.